Hello and welcome to a special Who's He video podcast with the disembodied voice of me, Phil. Yes, you'll be glad to know you won't be seeing my face in this podcast because we're going to be talking about this. This is the 13th Doctor sonic screwdriver toy from Character. Now I have to, before I go any further, I have to thank Evolution PR and Character for sending this along to me for review. So thanks a lot, guys. Nice to get some freebies for a change. So anyway, those of you who've been keeping abreast on the news on this particular toy, is there are two versions. There's this version from Character, and there's another version in North America from a company called 720. There are differences between the two toys, which I will go into as I talk about this. So first things first. Packaging. It's the usual packaging from Character. It's the plastic tubular packaging that we've all come to expect for a sonic screwdriver toy. So let's see what it looks like out of the box. So we pull it out of the tube, and obviously we have the little plastic tray that it comes into, and as per normal, there's usually a fight to get these out, but obviously, I've been mucking around this beforehand, so there you go. It's not a brand new unboxing. So here we are then. This is the toy itself. From what we've seen so far of the sonic screwdriver, from the little sort of promos and the odd screen grab here and there, or I should say illegal screen grab, it seems to be a fairly faithful representation of the new sonic screwdriver prop. As you can see, it appears to have more of a, I think the idea is with this, what we can assume so far, is the Doctor has made this herself. This isn't something that's popped out of the TARDIS console. And the theme to this appears to be crystals. The whole thing is sort of meant, I think it's meant to be like a metal structure filled with like crystals, and you have this crystal at the top here. So, what does it run on? First of all, batteries. So the batteries are held in the handle here. It takes 3 LR44 button batteries. You just release the screw here and pop the handle off to get to the batteries underneath. There are 2 buttons on this. There's one underneath here and another one on the top here, and I will explain what they do as we go through. So now, I think first things first, the 720 version, the case in itself is slightly different, and it does look a little bit closer to what we've seen so far of the screen, the actual prop, I should say, than the Character one. But as I say, it is a good sturdy build. There's, as you said, there's not a lot to this design actually that can sort of break off. So I think if this is meant to be for ages 5 years and above. So I think it will take the punishment I think that a 5-year-old will probably give a toy. I know there's been sort of comments about what this actually looks like, sort of like of a certain adult nature. I'm not going to go into that on this. I'm just reviewing this toy, so don't expect any sort of funny or snide comments about the design. So so first things first, let's pick it up. As you can see, you pick it up, it lights up as well. So take my hand off it here, you can see it lights up completely, and eventually it will, there you go, it turns itself off. So the buttons then. So on the bottom here, we have this button here, so if I just press this, and there we have the standard sonic screwdriver noise. So I'm assuming then this is the noise we're going to have on screen. So for those of you who fear that it's going to not even have the all the change that happened with Doctor Who, we're not going to have the classic sonic screwdriver noise. Well, there you go. It looks like we are. So, but if you listen very, very carefully here, there's a slight little click. I think that's the only thing that's slightly different about the sound effect. There is another noise that it makes. So again, like on the previous props, you double tap the button. So, and we have a little diagnostic noise as it's called on this. So again, it's pretty much like the 12th Doctor toy with the varying sound effects, which is great. Now the only other thing here I have to mention is the button on the top. Now on the 720 version of this toy, the button on the top rotates the crystal here. Sorry, I just went out of camera there. So I think that is part of the Doctor Who sonic screwdriver. The crystal at the top rotates round. However, on this toy, and unfortunately I should say on this toy, this button on the top is nothing more than a dummy button. It does nothing. So it looks like the same moulding was sent out across for the UK and for 720 as well. But unfortunately, the actual mechanics of the toy itself haven't been replicated between the UK and North America, which is disappointing, if I'm honest. To have a button there, I must admit, when I got this out of the box and sort of pressed the button, it did nothing. I thought, is the toy broken? So I had to do a little bit of research and actually found, no, it's nothing more than a dummy button, which is a real shame. It really is a shame. So I think really, for the price of this, this toy will set you back in the UK £14.99, which is no different to the price of any other sonic screwdriver prop. As I understand it, the 720 version is slightly dearer. I've heard it's double the price. I don't know how true that is or not. Maybe that's double the price in dollars rather than pounds. So to be honest, if I was a collector of these toys, I would be buying the 720 toy of the 13th Doctor sonic screwdriver, just because it does everything it's supposed to. So I'm kind of disappointed this one doesn't. So I think really, if you're a completist, I think, yeah, go and get the 720 version of this toy. If, however, you just want another sonic screwdriver toy to just sort of take along to give to your kids or something, then fine. I think this will serve the purpose. So there you go. There you go. There's not much more to say about it. It's another sonic screwdriver toy. Not really doesn't do anything different to any of the others, but it's just something, you know, say, add to your collection or give to your kids to play with when they're reenacting their favourite scenes from Doctor Who when it returns in October. So there you have it. There you have it. So there you go. I would say yes, it is a nice little prop, a nice little toy. The only downside to it is that it's not fully functioning as the 720 version in North America. So there you go then. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.